Good morning, Trojans. Before we get started, here's some important information about your yearbook.
And then wait for that to finish. And that's it.
Well, it's still working. So sorry.
Hi, my name is Greta. I am 7 years old. I'm a senior.
Wow, look at that.
For everybody, you must have your student ID to pick up your yearbook, but if you're purchasing one, you don't need it. Also, yearbooks are being distributed right here.
Thanks, yearbook team. Today's date is Tuesday, May 22nd, and it is a B-Day.
The quote of the day today comes from Jane Fonda. It's never too late to start over, never too late to be happy.
And now we have sports with Michael Barabalt. Take it away, Scoops.
Touchdown, Trojans! A perfect moment of brilliance.
What up, guys? This past weekend, our varsity track and field team competed in the NCS Railroad Empire Finals meet. After a good showing by our Trojan track team, we talked with the star distance runner, senior Jack Dunbar.
You raced in probably the most exciting race of the day in the 1600. You were in the pack for most of the race, and then on that last lap, it looked like you found something. Take us through that.
I was going against some good competition today. The guy who won the race, he's nationally ranked. He's really good. He's, third in the nation. So had some good competition. Just took advantage of it. Just sat in the race, waited for the opportunity, and just let it loose and gave it everything I had at the end. Tried my best. I took second, but finishing behind a guy like that is, it's pretty eye-opening.
You finished second in a field that was considered maybe the deepest event here. How much was this a fulfillment of all the hard work you've done in cross country and track over the last 4 years?
It's very accomplishing. It gives a lot of validation. It's just a nice feeling. So I'm happy with my performance.
Finally, next week you have the meet of champions. You have never made it to state before in cross country track. You've been so close a bunch of times. How do you make it different next weekend?
I'm not really sure, just because, like you said, I haven't been able to run at that state level. So I'm just going to go into it with the same attitude. I'm running against a lot of people with, a lot of potential, and running with a lot of people who can potentially run very fast times. And so, just do the same thing. Just, I'll say, let them do the work for me, do my thing, hopefully run a good time, and we'll see how it goes.
Now today, our 7th-seeded varsity softball team competes in the NCS playoffs against 10th-seeded Newark Memorial at our home softball diamond. The Trojans, coming off their big SCL Tournament Championship victory, look to bring that momentum into the NCS playoffs. The SCL Player of the Year, freshman phenom Rachel Bless, will look to continue her dominance at the plate. We will be live streaming the game on our YouTube channel, which will begin promptly at 5 p.m., so be sure to tune in if you cannot make the game. Finally, the all-league results are in for the final SCL baseball season. The SCL MVP is our very own Nick Andraken. Danny Marzo, Bradley Smith, Sam Brown, Garrett Lewis, Kempton Brandis, Porter Slate, Blake Buer, and Jack Gallagher all received the first-team SCL honors. Devin Gottschall received second team, and David Hollett got honorable mention. Manager Jim Salvatella received Coach of the Year honors for the SCL. Congratulations to all of our Trojans on their accomplishments. That's all for sports, and now let's head back to Griffin and your boy LD.
Thanks, Michael. Attention, students. This is a reminder that summer school applications are due this Friday, May 25th, to counseling. Applications are still available in counseling.
Kiss a Senior goodbye gifts are being sold at Tutorial at lunch in D1. Buy some to show some love to your friends who are graduating.
Hey JSAers, we have our last meeting today at lunch in A5. We will be giving out awards and reminiscing about the past year with donuts.
Honors Chemistry 2018-2019 students will meet in F16 at lunch on Thursday, May 24th to get the summer assignment and buy lab books. Please bring $12.
Next year's A-Push students, don't forget, there will be a mandatory meeting this Thursday, May 24th at lunch in A5 to get the textbook and receive the summer assignment.
Seniors, please get your Project Grad paperwork turned into the main office. Project Grad will have a representative in the quad the last week of school.
AP Art students, this Wednesday during lunch, you have a mandatory meeting. Miss Tillinghast will explain the 2 assignments that you will complete over the summer and give you supplies. It is extremely important that you come to this meeting.
Speaking of art, we have a video about just a few of Petaluma High School's more artistic individuals. Let's check it out.
How'd you get so good at art?
It's on. It's rolling.
I feel so dumb restating that question.
We're here with Kayla Pearson. She's a junior.
I'm Sean. I'm a junior, I hope.
I just kept drawing, and just over time, you just get better with practice. So I took a couple classes, but it was mainly just a hobby, and it has been a hobby.
Practice, I suppose. I draw a lot.
Talk about it. You have a mic.
No, you.
I've been drawing since I was in preschool, and I never stopped. I realized that I really like drawing bodies, and so that kind of just spiraled into what is now my artistic style.
I don't know. Well, I doodle sometimes, and then is this a live interview?
Were you thinking of going into an arty career?
I was, but then I felt it was too unstable, so I am not going to do that anymore.
It's really depressing.
No, liberal arts is not a well-paying degree, and I think it should be discouraged.
Yeah, but you don't make a lot of money, so not great.
Where do you get your inspiration?
I just sort of draw whatever people tell me to. I don't draw a lot by myself.
I mean, just like other artists, and I use art to like de-stress, so if I just feel inspired about like anything, I'll just draw to.
My dog, he's a beauty.
Do you have any other hobbies besides art?
I like to sleep.
I play volleyball,
I love singing.
Eating food in copious amounts.
I love playing tennis.
No, I have no life.
I love theater.
Looking at Persian rugs online.
I draw, that's pretty much it.
Just a reminder that May Day is happening. No, not a sinking ship, but Link Crew. Link Crew leaders, please check your email for more information.
And now we have a movie review with Aidan and Ben.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm Ben Vandermeer.
And I'm Aidan Cannon.
You probably already know that from the show. Anyways, today we are doing our 60-second review on Deadpool 2, which is out in theaters right now, today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's go with Aidan with the cons. Roll it.
For me, the plot was a little too derivative of another famous action movie, which I won't name because that would spoil the plot. Josh Brolin I thought was incredibly good, but I wasn't given enough reason to care about his tragic past and his character's motivations. The plot drags at one point where you're supposed to really form a connection with another character, but I really couldn't care less about that character, unfortunately. And then finally, the humor was really focused on making fun of other properties, and I really wanted some more originality. Let's go to Ben.
All right, perfect. All right, here's the one I thought was a pro. Now, let's just see. It lives up to the hype. Fox clearly gave them more access and more funds because they saw the weirdly incredible success of the last one, so they just let them do whatever they wanted. That was really cool. It's fun, but it doesn't take itself too seriously, which is what Deadpool's all about. It builds on old themes. It introduces new characters, and it's just as good as the first one. I gotta say, overall, it's a really good thing. And just don't take your younger siblings to this one. This is not one for little kids. It's pretty intense, violence-wise, yeah.
Yeah, we loved the movie, obviously, and we wanted to clear up real quick a misconception that some of you have been repeating to us. We're not just going to do comic book movies. That's just the way the cookie has crumbled so far. We reviewed Infinity War when it came out. We didn't have anything to review last week, so we reviewed Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then this week we're reviewing Deadpool 2. But needless to say,
we will
review other stuff.
Don't worry, it's fine. Thank you so much for checking in. I will see you all later. Thank you.
See y'all later.
Let's head back to us.
Those are always fascinating. That is all for today. Don't forget to tune into our softball live stream tonight at 5. The first round of the NCS playoffs should be fun. And tune in tomorrow and make it a great day.